Good morning. As Spencer mentioned, my name's Alistair Crane. I'm the CEO of Grapple. Grapple are Europe's leading mobile innovation agency, and we work with many of the world's largest consumer brands. Now, throughout 2012, we've seen the highest demand for our expertise from financial service-based businesses, both consumer and also commercial banking. Now, we're privileged to work with the likes of Lloyds Banking Group, Barclays Bank, and NatWest RBS, among others. And in our opinion, banks have among the most to lose, but also the most to gain from mobile. Now, many have already witnessed how mobile innovation has fundamentally changed the bank. So from being somewhere that you go, a high street retail destination in the form of both branches and then also desktop sites, to now being something that you just do, something that complements your life on the move. This has been proven by the tens of millions of downloads and the incredible increases in usage that our clients are witnessing day to day. But this is just the beginning, in our opinion, and the mobile revolution offers the opportunity to really re-envisage the future of banking for hundreds of millions of people all over the world. So we were set the challenge of what the world of banking will look like in the future, and for us, it starts with what we're terming as the human touch, and really the first principle is making everything far more visual. Now, as the saying goes, a picture says 1,000 words, and in today's increasingly time-poor world, visual imagery allows us to digest more information and far, far faster. Now, here below the big, bold balance, rather than simply showing the 6 most recent transactions, there's an endless timeline displaying all the historical outgoings on a constant basis, and the balance is displayed according to your position on the timeline, along with a color reference indicating your current liquidity on the left-hand side. Spencer's not doing too badly. Payments are received and clearly displayed to the left, and outgoings from the account to the right. Now, selecting a specific transaction on screen will introduce a pop-up displaying additional detail, and this includes a map view pinpointing the exact transaction location, and also the amount spent with each business over a predetermined period. Now, money spent with each business is grouped into categories for fast and easy reference, and this information is then graphed month by month, highlighting the spending patterns, and historic breakdown is also displayed by brand underneath. The time period displayed on the graph can be toggled from 7 days through to 30 days, depending on user preference. Now, intelligent computing has been talked about for many, many years now, and the banks are in an incredibly strong position, in our opinion, to deliver on the potential opportunities, as they hold vast volumes of data on every customer. And with all this information at their fingertips, and also shared via the customer devices now, transaction views are no longer forced into being only retrospective or historical. In fact, prior spending patterns will inform predicted future transactions and help customers budget for the time period between income payments. Now, banks have really been struggling to find a way to cross-sell their products on mobile, given the limited real estate available on smaller screens. But the answer lies in an intelligent transaction engine, which can recognize certain financial events, for example here, a car rental from Hertz, and recommend the bank's related products. Now here, tailored insurance reminders are a perfect example of how contextual marketing can be so useful that to the consumer, it no longer feels like marketing at all. It's most important to optimize the route to purchase. This is something that gets spoken about at great length in mobile, and we need to allow the products being bought from within the consumer's choice of experience, here an app, without the need to head out to a browser. There are several shining beacons of best practice that the banks can use as reference, Amazon being a great example. Traditional businesses have failed up until now to leverage the power of social beyond basic status updates and the like button. There are some really intuitive ways in which businesses can take advantage of social networks, and enhancing the peer-to-peer payment journey is probably the hottest topic of conversation right now. So, as we move into a cashless society, repaying a friend via mobile will become commonplace. Here we have a list of customers' Facebook friends who have connected their banking app to the social network. Critically, the bank holds the customer's social IDs rather than the social network holding the customer's bank details. Customers are able to make payments to their network from within their mobile banking application, and in the process, the customer's bank details are secure, and the bank remains agnostic to the rapidly evolving proliferation of social network brands. Customers would also be able to receive updates on incoming payments while on the move, And this basic communication is already becoming commonplace. So by incorporating visual, intelligent, and social principles into the strategy and design of banking applications, we have, by proxy, already created what we termed as the human touch. And even though it's just 5 minutes, these illustrative examples demonstrate that it is possible to provide a customer-centric service in the most traditional of industries, say banking. And in our opinion, by keeping these 3 principles in mind over the next day or so, you're going to see how any business can become indispensable to their customers in the 21st century. Thank you very much for listening.